What's up, everybody? It's your host, Kurt Jagoon, and in today's show, guys, I want to introduce you a special guest. His name is Agester, aka Luke, and he is from Clash Champs. How you doing, Luke?
I'm doing awesome. How you doing, Cleric?
I am doing great. And guys, I know a lot of you guys are saying, what is Clash Champs? We're going to get into that, guys, but basically, Clash Champs is a new tournament-style software that Agester, aka Luke, has designed and introduced to me. And guys, it is pretty cool. If you are involved in leagues or league play in any of the CWL, NDL, LWCW, EWL, I can go on, MLCW, but guys, those leagues sometimes can be complicated by a lot of negotiations and things like that. But when Agester introduced me to Clash Champs, it was so simple, guys, and I want to introduce you guys to it because it creates a tournament inside of your clan for fun and bragging rights. So, Agester, let's talk a little bit. What is Clash Champs?
Again, Cleric, I wanted to say thanks for having me on your show. I greatly appreciate it. But Clash Champs, I want to go back, I guess, from the very start. I was collecting stats for my clan, and I wanted to see who the best was. And eventually, somebody said, "Hey, let's do a tournament. Let's see who the best is over a certain period of time." So I started coding it for just my clan, and then there was another clan, a friend clan of ours that wanted to get in on it. And they're like, "Hey, we want to join." And and as I'm coding, I was like, you know what? I bet I could just get all their stats from my clan and their clan and put it all together and see how it works. And the tournament was so successful that me and a bunch of other people in my clan said, "Man, we need to show this off to the world."
Agreed.
We loved it so much that we thought, everybody could enjoy this. So that's really kind of how Clash Champs started. And in a nutshell, it's to record your war attacks. It doesn't matter whether you're in a league war or just a regular spin. It records your war attacks, and it puts it up against everyone else, and it's against your own town hall level too. So it makes it the battleground even.
So the whole idea to start it basically was just to stat check or stat track your own clan. That's what got you involved in making it in the first place. And by the way, that's pretty impressive just to be able to code or write a program to do that, by the way, Agester. Very impressive indeed. So that you kind of answered one of my questions in your first statement. I was just kind of curious as to what got you, what gave you the idea to go this direction. But can you kind of explain how does it work?
So essentially, if you go on the website, there's a bunch of tournaments. I can scroll down to them. If you see right here, there's a bunch of tournaments that are all going on. This one has 150 people in it. This one has 41, and this one's for the EWL League, and this one's for Clash Connections, which is a big group on Discord. This one's a New Year Bash. This is for the Bash Man. So there's all different kinds of tournaments that's going on. Some of them have prizes. They're all themed differently, and there's a bunch of different formats. But before we get into that, so you find a tournament that you like. You click on it right here.
Right.
It loads. You'll need to sign up for it, but before you sign up for it, you'll need to create an account. So I'll log out real fast and
right. It's
have it sign up.
And that goes with every website basically, Agester. I mean, anything that you're involved in on the internet is going to require, a login and.
So like any kind of website, you'll go to the registration page, and here the registration is actually really tied into your Clash of Clans account. So you'll get your player tag, and you'll put it in, and then it auto looks up your account, and it'll return the alias, so you know that you put in everything right, and you'll put in a username and email, and then you'll just create an account.
Right. Pretty simple.
Yeah, really simple. And pretty much when you sign up, it locks your player tag in, so nobody else can go out there and put it in. So it's really just associated to your email address. And once you create an account, you'll go to the tournaments and find your own tournament. And this one, I have the Able Gamers charity event that's going on, and This one's a private event, but anybody can get the password if you just go to the tournament itself and follow the link to the charity and get the password. But we'll talk about that later.
Right, right.
But then it'll say that you've successfully signed up and you're registered.
Well,
and you.
Let me ask you, Agester, what types of tournament styles and formats are running currently in Clash Champs?
We have 3 different styles. The most popular is the best offense. So this records just your offensive attacks. It's everyone else, and then we also have a best defense, and then also the third one we have the best of both. So it's and your defense, which is my personal favorite because
I like that one too.
It adds an element of that's kind of out of your control, but you also have some control because it really kind of shows off how awesome your base is defending and whatever kind of cool design you came up with. So that one's my favorite.
It does reward base builders out there as well. If they've got a good base and they work really hard on it and it defends well, then that's a plus for them. Now, let me ask you this. Does Clash Champs, we know it works for regular war spins, but does it also work for friendly wars, aka league wars?
Initially, when we first started, our clan wasn't heavily into leagues, and so we just, at the beginning, we just said, any friendly wars are kind of out of the question. And once we got started, pretty much the competitive side of the community with Clash of Clans was heavily into leagues. Right. So obviously that was something that we needed to really look at, and that's actually where we developed our anti-cheat team, and we have some really cool tools that investigate friendly matches and all that stuff. But we have a team at Clash Champs that investigates all friendly wars, and they double check to make sure it is part of a league and that is part of their schedule, those kind of things.
So you got a fair play team to make sure that at least the friendly wars are legitimate and tournament based, right?
That's correct. I don't know if you could hear me.
I couldn't hear you. It kind of lagged out there. But anyway, now let me ask you this: do you have to leave your clan and join a certain clan to sign up for these tournaments?
That's the best part, I think, about Clash Champs. Honestly, so many people are so confused that they think they have to go to a certain clan to make this work, and people are manually inputting your scores, and that's the beauty of it. You don't have to go anywhere. If you want to stay in your clan, that's fine. If you want to jump to your friend's clan, you can do that too. Just as long as your war log is open, we'll find you.
And I think that comes from, the War League community. They're constantly having to go here, go there, especially if you're in a family like our family in the Circle of Clans. We have to go to certain clans on league days and support them. And so the great thing about this is it sounds pretty awesome. You can stay in your clan, or you can go in another clan. It's still recording your hits. So whether you're in your home clan or whether you're supporting a family clan, Clash Champs is still taking care of business and recording your data.
Exactly. That's honestly, I think, the best things about it is that we made Clash Champs just really, really simple to use. You literally just find a tournament you like and sign up for it, and then you can go and do your work attacks anywhere you want, and we're scoring you.
That's awesome. And that's one of the things, Agester, that I really liked about it. It was very simple. Being part of a league-based family, we're constantly having to do all this moving and negotiating all this stuff and keep track of stuff. But guys, Clash Champs keeps track of everything for you. You don't have to do nothing but sign up. And this program that Agester has designed, it tracks everything. And then at the end of the cycle, however long it is, 15 days, 20 days, 5 days, it keeps track of all the stats. And at the end of it all, it deems the winner based on stats. And then if it's in, like we did one for our family in Circle of Clans, and it gave us some winners who had bragging rights, and of course they all let us know they won. And so it gives you bragging rights in your family or your clan. And that part, Agester, is really cool, and I'm really, really excited about it. And matter of fact, guys, there's something else we want to talk about. Me and Agester and some of the other content creators that are involved with Clash Champs kind of talked about getting together and doing a charity. So right now, Agester, I want you to talk about this charity. We're going to promote this charity right now, and we're going to put it forth to the community and let you guys get involved.
Yeah, so we have this awesome charity. You know, I was searching all around trying to figure out a good charity and something that we could all kind of relate to. And this one is called the Able Gamers Charity. And after some investigation, this charity essentially helps out those who are disabled and cannot afford the equipment to enable them to play games. And the Able Gamers Foundation essentially it custom hardware, like for example, you know, the Xbox or PlayStation controllers, they would modify those to suit, you know, whatever your disability is.
Right.
And that's a beautiful thing about it. And so I got together with one of my buddies who owns the Maker's Delight company, and he has all the different kind of products. And he donated a bunch of these it's called B-Bad energy drinks. It's really huge in Europe, but he's given us some T-shirts, and he's given us some energy drinks, and he's going to ship them to all the winners of this tournament. But this tournament is free to sign up. You don't have to donate. You know, if you don't have any money, that's fine. But if you do, then, you know, we greatly appreciate it. But you know, you could just, even a simple share would go a long ways. If you could just, you know, tell people about it, and you know, that helps everybody. But we're just trying to raise some money for this foundation. We think it's a great cause, and you know, especially this, you know, this time of year, you know, everybody, you know, feels a little bit of generosity, and you know, and also as a community, I think if we can just all get together and do something awesome, I just think that could be amazing.
I agree with that too, and you know, I have a daughter with disabilities, so I definitely think helping people with disabilities is an awesome thing. And also, you know, your tournament or your Clash Champs, I just think it's awesome, man. The whole concept, I really love it, Agester. It's amazing how you thought about this, and to me, I'm very impressed. And guys, you know, for your family and your clan, it's just fun, guys. This is fun. There's no stress. Agester literally has took all the stress out of it. So guys, I would say sign up for this tournament. Definitely try to help out a worthy cause. Let's show everybody that our Clash community is definitely helping out a worthy cause here, guys. And with that being said, I hope you enjoyed watching this video. Agester, thank you for coming on and talking about Clash Champs, because ultimately it is an awesome tournament, and it is stress-free. That is something I really love. And
awesome. Well, thanks, Clark. I really appreciate you having me on. And you guys go out there and hit up the Able Gamers tournament, and you know, you go to the Able Gamers website, and you just get the password there, and sign up. And please share the event. And thanks everyone for your time.
so guys, with that being said, thank you for watching, and I am out of here.